time is it?
I don't know. How are we doing?
You guys is on.
Oh, well, hey, welcome to Postcards from Lowell.
.com.
Hey, I'm Bill Cooper, one of your hosts. I'm the lowest paid host here. And this is my co-producer, Chad Carvel.
Executive.
And Mary Ann found out that she gets double time for not being here, so she's not here today.
Right.
Anyhow, I'll tell you in a minute, folks, we got some exciting news for you. But first, I got to thank everyone. Carol, love you. Thank you for Justin's glass.
Question mark. Where's our postcard?
We'll find it.
Hold on, I bet it's right here.
Oh, and the slate with the wrong day.
Lights, camera, action! See what happens when Mary Ann's not here?
Chad,
Amuletto, chatty amuletto.
Postcard from Lowell.
and that's a postcard from Lowell, courtesy of
Chris and Megan.
Chris and Megan, Susie and Jones.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. And
Sounds like a detective.
we did that, and this Lowell sign is from Joan Lanza.
Cool.
Joan used to be a Cooper Lanza. And the telephone is from Joan.
Yes.
Say hi.
Hi.
Stop it. Has to ring before you say hi. And we're now, as you folks know, we're not only on my Facebook page, but we are also simulcasting on WOMY. Oh my. All right, my postcard from Lowell. We lived in a house that had 10 rooms and an attic and a cellar. And for a small kid, this was a museum I lived in. I mean, there were rooms that we never used.
Really?
And it was just I loved it, a fabulous house. But out in the driveway, it was a long driveway, and there was a barn in the backyard, a 2-story barn.
Nice.
It was super. Just a nice yard to play in, to have friends over and that. So my first introduction to baseball was there. I'm about 6 years old. My father got me a small bat, and he would pitch a tennis ball or something. You know, for about a week and a half, I couldn't hit it. It's hard to do.
Right, especially
Ted Williams said the hardest thing in sports is to hit a round ball with a round bat, and the round ball is coming at you almost 100 miles an hour sometimes.
Yes.
Because that's the hardest thing to do in sports. Anyway, and it was. And finally, I hit it. And I hit it, and my father, instead of, I went dribbling by him, and he pretended to try to stop it. And go ahead, run. Where? I'll run there, over to the tree and back to where you were. And I did, and he goes, home run. I'm thinking, oh, my first hit is a home run. I was so thrilled. And he would do that after work, would go out there and play. And finally, I learned to hit it and that.
Yeah.
That was my introduction to baseball. Loved it.
That's fantastic. America's pastime.
And here's the good news, folks. I was able to get the band Aluminum Pickle back together.
Right.
And they agreed to do a promo for this wonderful radio station that's on 1999
FM and AM.
It's both on 1999, which is about the cost of this whole production.
Exactly. If you're within a 2-block radius of this house, you can listen.
So anyway, here they are live in the studio.
Right.
To do
the WOMY theme song.
This is my band from 50 years ago. Thanks for coming together, guys. This is wonderful.
It's excellent.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hit it! W-O-M-Y W-O-M-Y W-W-W-O-M-Y Oh my.
Oh my!
Ah,
So excellent.
that is
excellent.
That is either going to gain us so many more watches
Or
everyone
everyone literally just tuned out.
drop off the cliff.
Everybody just signed off.
I don't think so. They know that this is swellness. Where can they find us anywhere else? Where?
Right. Nowhere.
Our buddy Lewis. How
are.
you doing, Lewis? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, Louis Classie. This is the source for news and information from Lowell, Massachusetts.
That's right. And I didn't write it out. I don't have the sheets. I'll pretend I do.
You can do it from memory.
Yeah.
Now it's time for weather,
From Lowell.
sports.
And you know the weather in Lowell is
70 degrees. Partly
71.
sunny.
71.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a little warmer today
Very
than
sunny.
it was yesterday.
Partly one, very sunny. In Lowell.
In Lowell, Massachusetts.
Isn't that nice?
Which is, yes.
It's 1 degree different from Dahlonega, Georgia.
That's crazy.
And miles apart.
Yes.
So anyway, that's the weather.
Yeah.
The news is this. They're having an election.
Yeah, up in Lowell.
And they did. And I actually got a Facebook message to vote for someone.
That's weird because I got a ballot. I broke Bill.
That's good.
Yeah, you have to.
Anyway, I got a fight for someone running for city council up there.
Yeah.
And
You wanted your endorsement?
well, it's a woman.
Oh, she wanted your endorsement?
Well, she got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? She's the only one that contacted me, so she cares.
She cares.
Yeah, and I care about her, and I want her to get elected, and
Right.
I forget her name already, but I am definitely voting for her.
Something like Jones, Johnson, Smith.
When I get my ballot, I am filling it out here in Savannah
Yes.
and emailing it to the Lowell City Hall
Makes
election department.
sense. Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
right.
That won't cause any problems.
Oh, how could it?
No.
And you know it's going to be counted.
Exactly. The person who gets it, they're going to be like opening their
'Cause
email.
if one thing they can do in Lowell, it's count.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember, I had
That's where the
several,
count from Sesame Street's from.
Oh.
and I had
makes
several
sense.
counts against me one time. So I know they can count.
Well, when you flee from the police, Bill.
It wasn't fleeing.
Hello.
It wasn't fleeing. It was giving them exercise. They did not have to join a gym when me and my buddies lived up there.
Yeah.
They did not have to join a gym. We knew every backyard at night. We ducked the clotheslines. And they couldn't. They'd run into the clotheslines. We'd duck them and...
You did say they were very portly.
No, they weren't. They didn't
No?
have not when I was living there. My father said, once I moved out of town, he said, well, there it goes. He said, the local police are going to get a little chubby now. They don't have to chase you guys.
So do we have any sports?
Oh, yeah. Big news in sports.
Beep, 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 beep. Time for sports.
Yes, and the big news in sports is they have decided, they took a vote, and they recounted it, and soccer is kicked out of Lowell.
No football?
You know what I said? No soccer.
Oh.
Kicked out of Lowell. It was a hands-off deal. They couldn't touch it, but they kicked it right out of Lowell.
It was a field goal from the 40-yard line.
They said,
Right?
if we're going to be bored,
Yeah.
we'll watch afternoon TV. Why should we watch a game where no one ever scores?
You're
gonna
so
be bored?
anti-soccer.
We'll watch baseball.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the sports. I'm telling you what happened.
Are you upset that the guy who invented basketball was not from Lowell?
No, he was from Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
he
down
was
the
a
road.
Massachusetts. He was a Massachusettan. Dr.
Massachusetts.
Naismith from Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
That's why they have the best NBA, the Basketball Hall of Fame
It's Naismith Ball
in
Association.
Springfield.
Mass hall.
When you're inducted
Yeah.
in the NBA, you go to Springfield, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
and have a swell time.
Yeah, I've been to Springfield,
Have you?
Illinois.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's over by the Simpsons
Spelled
house.
away.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah, Simpsons. The Simpsons like it.
Yeah.
They couldn't spell Lowell, so they 3 L's in one short word. They couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle
We
it.
want to say hello to Joan Cooper Lanza
Hey, Joe.
Johnny!
and Jill
Hi,
Brower
Joan.
Hey, Jill.
and Jeannie Brazil Lawson.
Jeannie Brazil.
Hello from her dining room.
She
Nice.
always tells us exactly where she is.
Bring us over some spaghetti sandwiches.
And Christopher Jean Soucy.
Hey,
Hey,
Chris.
Chris, how you doing?
Yeah. Jeannie's going to call from the water closet at some point.
And there also is Kristen Noel Osborne.
Hey, Kristen.
And
Hey, Kristen, how you doing?
Yeah, she's hyphenated.
See you tonight.
And she's friends with that Tanner.
Hamilton!
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone knows Tanner. Hamilton!
Bill.
Yes, go ahead, fire away.
Do we have any? I know our investigator, our crackpot investigator, has come up with some stuff, but we can't report it at this time.
About
We can't report that either, Bill. He is on the case, and I think we're going to have some explosive news.
But I think we got to give them a tidbit. I think we got to toss them a little something that they can run with.
It has to do
With
the construction of a very big payoff for the project. Was that too specific?
Huh? No, you didn't nail. You didn't
I don't
name
know.
names.
I
You
didn't
name
name
names.
No, and I didn't say what project.
You didn't say Scoochie Louie was involved.
Not Scoochie.
You didn't say Scoochie Louie. You didn't say Fats was involved.
No Fats. I don't
You
know
didn't
Fats.
say,
I've
like-
never heard of Fats.
Who?
I don't know anything about Fats.
You didn't say Hey Tony was involved.
No.
You didn't say any of that. But they are.
This time though, not garbage contract. So that's news.
That's news, right? It is besides, where would you find garbage? You'd have to go to a neighboring state.
You'd have to go to Chelmsford.
You'd have to. I was more generous. I said a neighboring state.
You're welcome.
There's 5 of them.
Rhode Island.
No, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of them. New York. New York touches the western butt end of Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts gets around.
It does. Well, a little state and it touches 6 other states. How about that? South Carolina only touches 2.
Jokes I can't say on Facebook.
Maine only touches 1.
Yeah, it's Protestant.
That's why.
Dang it! Bill, don't lure me in!
Louis, thanks for joining us.
Louis, would you like to come tell Bill
he's got
about
a movie
the arts? Louis Classi has breaking news on the art scene in Lowell.
Lowell, a queen-size pound. I wouldn't want to paint the whole thing myself. That's for darn sure. Unless the arts, they're out there, they're happening. People are having themselves a great time in all them galleries. I drank way too much at the openings to be able to report all of the details.
Did you drink that
absolutely-
Merrimack River beer?
I'm not sure what it was, but it went down. Enough so that we bought the bridge, and of course now we're looking for a river to put underneath it.
That works out perfectly because I keep getting a call from Amazon saying I bought something that must have been the river.
You bought the Amazon River.
So
There
now
you
we
go.
get something for your bridge.
We own the whole river and the rainforest.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
I would say that's an artistic enterprise.
We're waiting for the deeds to come in. Once they do, we know our deeds have been done well.
Yes. We're having questions from the viewing audience on
this
Facebook.
is fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. Where is Marianne?
Oh.
Our crackpot corporate executive
Well, I
director.
made a big mistake.
What happened was
I told her you'd both be here.
I
She said, I'm not doing all that.
I can have Classy.
I can take Chad. You ain't doing that to me.
Right.
So, I mean, I hated to admit it. You put me on the spot. You asked me what's...
Well, really, it's Joan that's the problem.
Oh, Joan is the problem.
Yeah.
Joan ain't a problem.
She's a little way too inquisitive for her own good, is she?
Yes. Now,
Joni. And that's
Wow.
not to July.
not till July. There's a moody painting behind you, Bill.
You like it?
It's the start of a very intense. I'm feeling very wintry scene.
It's my blue period.
Marianne said that she walks in yesterday. She says, "I love it."
It's great.
I said, "That's only a start." Oh. So I hung it up because if she thinks it's done,
It is.
well, you know, again, and it was just a start. It was just drippy paint, and I let it dry, and that's how it came out.
It's very evocative, as the kids say.
Ooh.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
That would probably sell more than anything I put some effort into.
Sure. Don't put any effort, Bill.
Huh?
No effort.
Oh, I hate effort.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. Effort means that you had a W-O-R-K or have a J-O-B. Oh, they still make me shiver. I can't even say those words without the shivers. Yeah.
It's time for a country LOWell family recipe. Bill, you were supposed to prepare a recipe for the audience.
I was supposed to. Now he tells me.
I brought the pot cover
Okay. And what do you get? A spoon?
and a spoon. I
Well,
figured
well,
I'd
okay.
cover
So what-
it and
A
eat it.
LOWell family is actually alewife.
Alewife.
You know what alewife is?
No, Bill.
You know what alewife is?
An alewife, wife who is not doing well.
No, it's actually a type of salmon that comes up the rivers in Massachusetts.
Did we buy those rivers?
In fact, the Mystic River, you've heard of the movie.
We got a bridge for it.
Right. But the Mystic River flows up to Arlington and past, but there will be fish. You could walk across them. There were so many of these alewife. And they were just coming up to spawn.
Yeah.
And, I just lived right down the street. And my kids would be bringing them home. I said, I ain't cooking those. Man, that water has not been cleaned yet. You throw them back in. Too late, Dad. They stopped wiggling. So we have an alewife. I don't know when they run. I think it's sometime in the spring. So I'm going to have to get some fresh alewife from Massachusetts.
Got to.
Because the rivers are a lot cleaner there now.
Ah.
Yes.
They're cleaner. They spent some money and cleaned those filthy, dirty, disgusting rivers.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Thank you.
They did. It was necessary.
Clean Air and Water Act.
You could not, I tell you, Mary Ann, I can't say drink because that was the other show.
Joan says also alewife is a tea stop in Boston. So it's a stop on the line?
It must be near the Mystic River because that's what, Alewife Parkway too, there's a parkway.
Yeah. And Jeannie says, I thought alewife was a spouse who drinks beer.
Jeannie said that?
Jeannie said that.
That's so surprising, Jeannie.
That
you would come up with something.
What a jokester.
What a jokester.
About excessive beer drinking.
Never heard of it.
What?
There's such a thing? Oh man, this is a law we don't need. Excites our lives. So anyway, the recipe is Boston baked beans.
Of course.
Right? And you saute the salmon in them.
Okay.
And you add, forget about Dr. Pepper, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moxie. You can buy it in New England.
They still have Moxie soda?
And first bottled in Lowell.
Wow.
Moxie, you drink that, and the first drink, you're gonna go. But it is delicious. The more you drink, the better it gets. Add a little Moxie. I'm telling you, I meant to bring some back. You guys would have loved it.
This sounds horrible.
We gotta get some of that.
It's like the first time you had a cigarette. Right, it tasted awful. The first time you had a beer, it was awful. This guaranteed to be awful. A lot of people won't try it a second time, but the ones that do,
keep doing it.
The ones that do, right, find out that is a delicious drink.
Baked bean poached salmon
in Moxie. Right. I mean, you got to keep it local.
Okay.
So local.
Well, I don't think it should be beyond local. We might have to edit this out.
And maybe scrunch a few mushrooms in.
Sure.
Because they're local everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
Have you ever gone foraging for mushrooms, Bill?
I've never gone foraging for anyone.
Oh. Louis, your glasses are a big hit.
My glasses? Oh, Thank you. I forgot I had them on.
Yeah. It's a...
I'll keep them that way. Thank you. Are you going to do your beatnik hour?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I've been here for 19 minutes.
Yes.
Come on over here. My buddy Chad and my buddy Louis are going to take over the rest of the show. I am so confident.
Coming up on WOMY, it's the Beatnik Hour featuring Louis Classi and his jazz trio.
Oh my. Hop in here, dude.
Please go to postcardsfromlowell.com and you can stream all of this whenever you want, and you can binge watch it or what have you.
Catherine Van says, sounds horrible. Oh, she was talking about the no, not the playing. She was talking about
the recipe, the
saute. You asked for a recipe. It was
alewife fish,
alewife, Boston baked beans, and Moxie. Don't laugh until you've gagged on it.
Yeah, it's a winning combination.
Hey, Debbie Superior, I love you. How you doing?
I was in search of a line. I tripped on my wine. That chick said I had drank too much. And I said, hey babe, you're out enough. Take it away, Louis.
Step on up and don't be shy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my. Oh, my.
broadcasting live on 1999 FM and AM.
As they say in Lowell, I love all of yous. Cause Lowell has never give me the blues. They never gave me the blues. They never gave me the blues. How you doing, Alfie? Alfie, hi from Tybee. Hi back to you.
You see what happens when Mary Ann's not here?
It gets out of hand.
It's
Yeah.
a little out of hand.
So if you
So leave
guys,
the guys together with pancakes, it's doomed.
Done.
if you swell people watching happen to run into her, don't tell her what we did. Don't tell her.
Well, they can't tell her because they don't know what we did.
What did we did?
Shh, don't tell them.
Oh yeah. Hey, anything else we can't tell?
Time.
Time.
Yeah, you're right. We got 2 minutes. Anyway, thank you, every one of you that join us every week.
Come on.
You know
You
it's
say
going to
your
be
goodbye.
different. You
Well,
know
yeah, say your goodbye.
it's
Yeah.
going to be a swell time.
Nothing is scripted. We're the only thing that's scripted is the weather, and we have no say in it.
Oh, and I do have another goodie.
Oh, what's that? Did you buy the Inquirer?
No,
Oh.
Parade magazine that comes in the Savannah Morning News that still makes a paper one, unlike the
Yes.
Lowell Sun.
No.
However,
They're only digital now.
guess what they have in Savannah Morning News?
Yeah.
The many faces of Parade. These are some of the old Parade covers, right? Parade
Oh, wow.
magazine. Now,
That's nice.
check this out.
Yeah.
Who do you think's in it?
You want to see my digital copy?
Who do you think's in it? All right, just give you an example, right? There's Elizabeth Taylor, Goldie Hawn, Helen Hayes, Ray Charles.
Wow.
That's some of them.
That looks like the guy who shot Kennedy.
But here we go, kiddos. This was in 1964.
Oh.
At 56 years old, so she was born in 1908, Betty Davis,
Oh.
born in Lowell,
You know what's funny? She has Betty Davis eyes.
was well known for starring roles. All About Eve,
Oh, yeah.
Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. She also was a 2-time Oscar winner.
Yes. She's
But-
excellent.
Also for her many marriages. Being married, this is her quote, being married, Peter, being married to me or any other dedicated film star is for a man the most awkward, hideous, undignified, depressing, and unmanly position
Wow.
in the world.
She didn't know me. I would have taken the job.
No matter how you try, you cannot protect a man from the terrible position husband of the star.
Wow.
Remember, this was in 1964, so
That's
there's different
crazy.
thinking, different.
Yeah.
She told Parade. On the eve of her new film with Olivia de Havilland, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte, Davis said she's most proud of the line that's going to be her epitaph. Betty Davis, she did it the hard way.
Wow.
How about that? A little Betty Davis news from Lowell. Anyway, it's time to wrap it up.
I think modern stars would say the same thing, even though times have changed. It's got to be difficult to be married to a star.
Oh, it is. Either sex. Either
Yeah.
sex. It's going to be difficult.
Ask Ben Affleck. He's a star and he was married to a star and he still couldn't take it.
Yeah. But some, very few of them make it their whole life together. Bob Hope, I think, and a few of them.
Not many.
No. Anyway, hey, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you again next week. Thank you, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Lewis.
Yes.
And guys,
A pleasure.
and for helping get the band back together. Thank you so much. We'll take it away.
Aluminum
on
pickle, ladies and
another little aluminum pickle favorite called mashed meat.
Mashed meat?
Mashed meat. You know that. We did it yesterday.
Yeah, I had that pie.
Mash that meat. Mash that meat. Oh yeah. Such a treat. Oh, the mash that meat. Mash that meat. Mash that meat. Love ya. Thank you. That's a wrap.
You're a weirdo.
How could you?